Hi, True Badger Token. Welcome back to the Thursday, or today's Thursday, right? To the Thursday update of nSights DeFi Trader. We're making good progress. We're really excited about where we are, getting more excited every day, Doug, because we're just getting that much closer.
We are getting that much closer. Guys, today there's really on the front end not a whole lot of changes. All the stuff that we worked on last night are all back end stuff to get us launched. My goal is to launch on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. My hope is Tuesday. My goal this Saturday, given I just got a call from my daughter, may have to go to California, but if I don't, my goal this Saturday is to do some buying in the market maker account, small buys. I'd like to set up maybe even Friday, Saturday, probably Saturday though. I don't know if I can get it pulled off by tomorrow. Just set up where we do a sequence of small buys all day long on Saturday going into next week. I think the market B&B is going to be hitting its bottom. We've kind of looked at the charts on that. I think it's going to be a great time to accumulate insights going into making insights live. Once we make insights live, remember the tokenomics will take over, and that we'll be doing some of the giveaway on tokens that aren't burned, and I think we'll start driving the trading value. So I personally, in the market maker account and my personal account, I want to be able to get in before that happens. Everybody can make their own choices. That's just what I'm going to be doing. And I'll probably be doing that on this Saturday. So that is my goal. But in terms of insights itself, again, everything is on the back end. Really still working on fees. I found one bug today from last night. The programmers have been working on that portion, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And this is what this time is all about, is really finding the little things that might be hiccups, right? In our zeal to be able to click on multiple trades and to see the price that we have for those trades, select a profitable number to calculate those, and then to actually see what number we need to achieve with the buy and sell fees. That's been great. What we didn't do is do that calculation with only one trade here, where we wanted to show the profit. Like now we're down to $8.38, and we say, okay, let's say $11. This percentage is off, way off, and it's off because I think they didn't pay attention to what would happen when we just did one trade here. So that's one fix that we have tonight. But other than that, everything else is looking solid. We're good to go. We've got the different colored dots on my screen. We had them on Deb's yesterday, but we really have multicolor here, and there's going to be a legend at the bottom. Hang on, let me get down. So you can see the blue and the green and the yellow and the green. There'll be a legend down here at the bottom that talks about what each color means, so that you understand the color code and can keep track. But really, basically what we're tracking is trades that were bought or sold, or where they were bought and sold, so that you know what's available to sell and what's available to use from the chart. The other thing that they worked on last night, I told you the other day, I gave them some Pine script, which that's what Insight or what TradingView uses. I gave them some Pine script for some custom codes. They began to work last night on trying to get those Pine scripts into our charts, where they will be a selectable indicator that we have developed for you guys. So we may see that tomorrow. I hope we do. So we'll see what they get done there. So that'll be an exciting time.
Yeah, that'll be great. And I love your Delta Pine Script indicator. And I know that you have other indicators as well that you'll be adding. Is if we can get that first one in, then you've got several more that we can, and we'll continue to build those for you guys. So these are great tools that you can't get on regular TradingView, right? So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see that. Doug, one of the other things that they changed overnight is the showing your real profitability. So, on some tokens, now not a lot of tokens don't have a transaction tax on them, but many do, right? And sometimes it's 10% to buy and 10% to sell. And yesterday, remember, we were showing on the chart the one of the 10% on the order listing. But then when I clicked, because I thought, oh, this is a great profit, right? So I clicked to sell it, and when I clicked to sell it, I noticed that I wasn't quite in the profitability that I thought I was. So we asked them to change it so that we see true profitability on that first screen. And that means if your token has a 10% in and a 10% out, it's got your $20 or 20% negative going into the trade. So I really like that. I think that helps a lot to see to see that. Of course, if you don't sell it, right, it adds the sell transaction as if you have sold it, so that you know before you press that button that maybe you don't want to sell it right now because you need a little more profit before you sell it. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, Deb. So yeah, we're very close on that. And what I sent them, guys, so far, I sent them our delta indicator that Deb's talking about. I sent them an indicator that will define the swing points that we teach, swing highs and swing lows for barriers. I sent them what is called better volume, which will take this volume down here, create a different volume column, and actually interpret the volume for you and help you understand the volume. I sent them the supply and demand zones that I taught last weekend, where the candles turn black and yellow. I sent them a rejection spike indicator that we've developed or changed. So there'll be a number, if they can get those in, there'll be a number of custom indicators next week going into this that we can play with. So,
man, if you're a trader and you're looking for value add, you just heard it right there. That's huge value right there.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So these will be all things that we can use to play with as we chart out what we do. And, and as we talked, we did this, and the reason we need, I guess, I don't know if we need, but yeah, we do, Deb. We need these things. The reason we need them is, if you guys remember when I laid out the delta volume on BNB, now we'll be able to do that on nSights and all of our DeFi stuff. But we did these boxes and lines when we were right here in the market, okay? This has all happened since all of this has been put on the chart. And if you look very closely, the swing highs, this is like a swing high that we would acknowledge, right? These are demand zone potentials, right? So we went up here, and in our prior swing highs, the reason that we have all these things, if we look, here's two of them, swing high, created an in-between barrier. Look at how the market responded to those. Come back to our zones. Look at how the market responded. Now, we did this not knowing what the future was going to be, right? So we had no idea where the market was going to go when we did these indicators here. Market comes down, breaks through this one, but I'm going to show you something very interesting, right? Comes down, comes back up, hits our barrier, comes all the way back down to our barrier, all the way back up to our barrier. Now watch this zone. I didn't do this on that day because this didn't exist. But as I extend this out, did that become important? All the way through, right? So the things that we're putting inside nSights will help us do that on these charts for our tokens and help us be able to really clearly map out where things might go. There's no guarantee they're going to go there. I say there's no guarantee they're going to go there, but they have a tendency to go there, right? And so, it is what it is. So, but we'll have them on our charts. We'll be able to play on our charts. And I think we'll be able to make some really good trading decisions, not only on nSights, on other coins that we're going to trade on this platform. And nSights is going to be very important to know those zones also, because the tokenomics pays you to buy and sell And if you know where to buy and where to sell correctly and accumulate tokens, then at the end of the week in nSights, you're going to be rewarded between what's going to get burned and what's going to get rescued, right? So the better you get at doing that, the more you're going to add additional tokens as a bonus. Like if you earned 15 or 20% in a trade and you get a bunch more tokens, those are airdropped at 100% free to you, right? So what does that do to your cost basis? It increases your profitability tremendously. So anyways, very excited about that. Very excited that they're working on the Pine script and seeing if they can get those things in there so that we have toys to play with, Deb.
I love it. I love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's it. I wish I had more to show you on the front end, but it's all happening on the back end now. And that's getting us closer to Tuesday or Wednesday. We will, and I say we will launch next week. So that is, I'm putting that in stone. So, all right. With that, guys, I appreciate it. Everybody have a great day. Deb, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And for those that want to do a little trading, I'll see you on Saturday.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Doug.